Boxing Day, a day for gifts, but it seems only Liverpool truly understands the spirit. While other big teams disappoint their fans one after another, Liverpool shines brilliantly, crushing Leicester City 3-1, not only maintaining their top spot in the league but also significantly widening the gap with the chasing pack. This isn't just an ordinary victory, but a powerful declaration that this Premier League season is their stage. Conversely, looking at the performances of the other teams, it's not hard to see the decay. Man City, the proud champions, were held to a lackluster 1-1 draw by Everton. Chelsea, with their high expectations, collapsed right at Stamford Bridge against Fulham, an opponent not of the same caliber. As for Manchester United, the team once considered a symbol of Boxing Day, there's nothing to say as they were taught a lesson by Wolves with a 2-0 scoreline. Tottenham, desperate for points, also stumbled against Nottingham Forest. A disastrous Boxing Day for the big teams, except for Liverpool. Now, the league table not only reflects form but also paints a stark contrast between Liverpool and the rest. With 42 points, the top team is 7 points ahead of Chelsea and is increasingly leaving their rivals behind to merely chase in vain. Liverpool is not just leading, they are controlling the game. On a day when other teams wasted opportunities, Liverpool didn't just win, they dominated. A memorable Boxing Day, at least for the fans on Merseyside. The action unfolds. Liverpool just had a Boxing Day match that left fans in awe, as they made a spectacular comeback to defeat Leicester City 3-1 at Anfield. If you think this match was just a normal victory, think again. This is a powerful affirmation that Arne Slot's Liverpool is not just leading the Premier League. They are dominating this tournament with a completely different style. At the start of the match, Anfield was shrouded in thick fog, and it seemed Liverpool was also blinded by invisible pressures. They started the game slowly, made more errors than usual, and failed to take advantage when facing Leicester, a team struggling to regain stability under Ruud van Nistelrooy. In the 6th minute, Jordan Ayew unexpectedly put Leicester ahead with a skillful finish, turning Andy Robertson into a spectator, and then easily putting the ball into the net with a slight touch from Virgil van Dijk. Anfield fell silent, and people began to wonder if this was a dark Boxing Day for the league leaders. But then, as if it were a habit, Liverpool reacted. However, their first half was still a mess with misplaced passes, hopeless crosses, and a bit of luck when Leicester failed to capitalize on errors from Darwin Núñez or the defense. It wasn't until the final moments of first-half stoppage time that a turning point appeared. Cody Gakpo, in a moment of genius, received the ball from Alexis Mac Allister at the edge of the box, then unleashed a perfect curler that nestled straight into the net. A goal worthy of being framed as a reminder that Gakpo always knows how to shine when the team needs him most. That goal not only helped Liverpool equalize but also dispelled the suffocation engulfing Anfield, igniting hope for the second half. And as expected, Liverpool entered the second half with a completely different face. No more futile crosses, no more haste, but instead, a clear and refined approach in every play. Curtis Jones, in his 100th Premier League match, was the one who put Liverpool ahead. From a classy combination with Salah and Mac Allister, Jones easily tapped the ball into the net after a clear pass from the Argentine midfielder. Although VAR disrupted the match with some lengthy checks, the goal was still awarded, and Liverpool continued to show their superiority in how they controlled the game. But if it stopped there, it wouldn't be enough to talk about Liverpool and Mohamed Salah. The Egyptian striker, as usual, was the brightest star, not only scoring the goal to seal the 3-1 victory but also showing his composure and class with a perfect finish into the far corner of Leicester's goal. That was Salah's 19th goal of the season, and more importantly, he continues to be a symbol of Liverpool's persistence and excellence, with a total of 250 goal contributions in the Premier League after just 250 games. Salah is writing a new chapter in English football history. Liverpool last night was truly a Liverpool that knew how to change, adapt, and break through. The match against Leicester, a not-so-smooth start when they were down 1-0 in the first half, was the clearest evidence of Arne Slot's genius tactical adjustments. In the first half, the Anfield team seemed to just be fumbling around, controlling 73% of the ball without knowing what to do other than constantly sending hopeless crosses from both wings into the penalty area. Those crosses had no clear target, no reasonable cutbacks, making it easy for Leicester to clear them. Slot stood outside the technical area, constantly shouting and gesturing, but his helplessness was still evident on his face. And then, after the break, everything changed. When they returned to the field in the second half, Liverpool was transformed. From meaningless crosses, they started to combine with short passes, patiently waiting for their opportunities. Slot not only simply revised the tactics, he instilled calmness and patience into every move of the players. And then, the result came. Cody Gakpo's equalizer was the turning point. A play where Gakpo took it upon himself, created the breakthrough with a dangerous curling shot. This was not the first time Gakpo had done this, but every time he scored, people saw his influence clearly. 14 out of his 26 goals since joining Liverpool have changed the game's situation. And last night's goal was the most powerful evidence of that. The inspiration from the equalizer spread throughout the team. Curtis Jones, playing his 100th Premier League match, had an outstanding performance. His goal to make it 2-1 was the result of a textbook combination. Salah assisted with a sharp through ball. Alexis Mac Allister delivered a delicate cutback, and Jones pounced with a neat finish. That moment was not just a goal but also a worthy recognition of Jones's performance throughout the match, and Salah, as usual, couldn't be absent from the score sheet. His 19th goal of the season came from a composed finish, reaffirming his undeniable class. But Liverpool's victory didn't just come from the starting players. The role of substitutes like Diogo Jota and Dominik Szoboszlai was undeniable. Both came on and immediately increased the tempo of the attack, creating significant pressure on Leicester's defense. Jota's energy and Szoboszlai's control were key factors in helping Liverpool maintain their advantage until the end. However, the joy of victory also came with a bit of regret as Szoboszlai received his 5th yellow card of the season, meaning he will miss the upcoming match against West Ham. Another major highlight of the match was the complete change in Liverpool's approach from the second half. In the first half, the team made 33 crosses, more than in any previous game all season. But Slot's change after the break was extremely admirable. Only 11 more crosses in the second half. From relying on ineffective high balls, Liverpool switched to a more direct approach, using short combinations to exploit space. That is what made the difference. When you stop trying to bang against a wall and instead find a way to open the door, things become much easier. Clearly, Arne Slot is not only a tactically astute manager, but also someone who knows how to change a match in an instant. He doesn't let the players panic. Instead, he instills calmness and the ability to read the game in them. From the coaching bench to every run on the field, Liverpool proved that they are not just the team leading in points, but also the team leading in courage, intelligence, and tactics. On a day when many other big teams collapsed or played listlessly, Liverpool affirmed that their top spot is not luck but the result of superiority in every aspect. Arne Slot is currently on a 22-game unbeaten streak, becoming the first Liverpool manager to achieve this since Kenny Dalglish in 1989. Liverpool is now not only leading the league, but is also 7 points ahead of second-place Chelsea and still has a game in hand. In a season where major rivals like Chelsea and Man City are unstable, Arne Slot's Liverpool is emerging as the brightest contender for the championship title. This Boxing Day, if there is a team that truly gave a gift to the fans, it is Liverpool. Not just 3 points, but an entire dream continuing to come true.